Shalom, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is a war. About to making this video on how dumb and carnal minded these so-called white people are, and they've got everybody thinking on their carnal and their stupid base level thinking as well. Because this article says Meghan Markle, which is like this royal family girl from Britain, married to Prince Harry. These Edomites ain't royal. They ain't no royalty. Only the Israelites are true royalty. All right, but it says, the article says Meghan Markle racist online abuse puts palace on high alert. Right, so these Edomites are being racist and carnal, and I haven't looked into it, what tweets they've been saying specifically, but in the article it mentions the N-word, which you can probably see from the way if you read into it a little bit. But first of all, if you want to get carnal, she doesn't even look like a Jake, right? And then to add, she ain't even our people, right? It don't matter. These Edomites, because what the so-called white man, they said they done this foolish doctrine alive of mixing seeds. There's no such thing as a mixed seed, right? And her mom, I looked into it, her mom is an Israelite, and her father is an Edomite, so that makes her an Edomite. But these dumb racist, these dumb base level Edomites are calling her racial slurs, which they wouldn't call their own people the N-word, which the white man is the true nigger on the face of the earth, and they're calling her the N-word when she ain't even a Jake. She's an Edomite. She's their own people. She's gonna go in slavery just along with you Edomites. So you all gonna be going to slavery together. But these people are so stupid. They think if you got one mother that's if your child's mixed, then you got a so-called Edomite and a Jake father and mother, then the child is like both at the same time. But that's not what the scripture says. That's not what the Most High God says. The seed is passed down by the father. Alright, so this is Numbers 1:18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20-year-old and upward by their polls. So the children of Israel declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. Right, so your family starts with the father, the seed passes down from the father. If you can't show who your father is, then or you can't show that your father, depending on what your father is what seed line you'll go back to, whether it's an Ishmaelite or an Edomite or a Moabite, whatever. Right, so there's also one more scripture, and it's in Nehemiah, I think. They couldn't show the seed lines of their fathers, something like that. And it was in like Nehemiah or Ezra. Where these children, there's I don't want to say they weren't Israelites, but they couldn't prove that they were Israelites by the house of their fathers. So I think it was when they were coming out. Okay, I can't look for it now, but let's read a little bit of this article, make this video quick. Right, so it says Britain's royal family is beefing up its social media operation amid a rise in racist online abuse targeting the Duchess of Sussex in the months after the announcement of her pregnancy, sources have told CNN. Right, Kensington, and the baby's gonna be an Edomite too. The baby's full-fledged Edomite. I don't know what these Edomites are raging about. These guys are so stupid. That's how you know the white man is a dumb. These Edomites are a dumb base level nation of people because they have no understanding. Yeah, that baby is your people. She looks like your people. Her father is your people. Everything goes by the seed line of their fathers. That's why the Most High told David out of your seed, because Yahushua came out the seed line of David. Right? Not, they didn't say, oh, he came out the seed line of. They didn't mention all. The scriptures never mentions the woman, because a woman doesn't have a seed line to plant. Right? That's why you go in the lineage. It talks about all the men, all the way from Abraham to Adam, Solomon. It talks about the men all the way down to Yahushua when you go into the Matthew, the first chapter. So I don't know when everyone became mixed, right? But this is how the so-called white man causes confusion as well, right? In the months after the announcement of her pregnancy, sources have told CNN, Kensington Palace staff are devoting more resources to deleting comments targeting Meghan and blocking abusive Twitter and Instagram accounts. Software is being used to filter out the use of the N-word as well as emojis of guns and knives. So these people are base. You guys, are you threatening? You're threatening to kill your own people because you think she's an Israelite, and this goes to show you how much hate the so-called white man has for you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. When they're so stupid, they don't know that she's their own people according to the seed line of her father, which, let's get it, right? So her mother is this Israelite sister, right? Right, but her father is this Edomite right here. That guy's straight Esau, man. Straight Esau. Okay, and if these dumbass Edomites understood the scriptures, then they would know that this Meghan is also an Edomite just like them, but because they think she's a mixed baby. They're trying to slander her and say, oh, she's not. When she's in fact your people, in fact. And it's funny because she doesn't even look like these guys are so this, and that's what just shows you how base and dumb these Edomites are, man. And this is who everyone's learning under right now. Let me get Daniel 4:17. Whoops. At 4:17, and then I'm gonna get Psalms 58. Alright, let me get Psalms 58. 58. It's verse 3, man. Because this is ridiculous, man. They're so stupid. We don't care. Like, you guys can go threaten her all you want. You think you're making us mad? No, you guys, it shows how stupid you Edomites are. Alright. KJV. Alright. Psalm 58 and 3. So, wait. I don't like how this one's looking, man. I need that up close and personal. Alright. There we go. This is Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked, which are the so-called white man, the Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites of the scriptures, of the Bible speaks of. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's what everyone has inherited, is lies, saying that if two different nations, if a man from one nation and a woman from another nation come together, that baby is going to be two of those nations at the same time. No, the baby comes out of the seed line of the man, like how we just read in Numbers 1 and 18. So these people are holding on to the lies that they've been taught, and they think this woman isn't their own people. All right. Let me get this one in Daniel. This is foolishness, man. It just shows you how base they are, man. Right? It's Daniel 4:17. This matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the holy ones and demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So Esau is a base man. So that's why back in the day, the Edomites knew that whether their child came out really dark, they knew that baby was an Edomite. Everybody knew, but nowadays everybody thinks everybody's mixed, and you can't tell who's who no more. It's madness. But these Edomites is sure as hell to say that just because she has an Israelite mom, she ain't an Edomite no more, right? But these Edomites like to turn around and say that we're all one people. The white man's a goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of. They talk so much lies, man. Let me get that in John 8. They talk so much lies, and then they don't even feel the way they speak. That's why you can't trust these devils, as the Most High God said in Ecclesiasticus, the 12th chapter. Is it? Yeah, I think it's 10. Is it 12? Yeah, we'll get it. If anything, we'll get it too, right? You can't trust these devils. If anything, we'll get it, man. All right. I also kind of want to get that scripture. All right, and I think it was in Ezra. The book of Ezra. I want to get it, but let's read this. Right. So, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, right? They said they're banning emojis that had knives in them and guns in them, right? Ain't nobody as violent. Ain't nobody as violent as a so-called white man. He just wants to kill people because the child, they think the child isn't their own child. You'd kill her and she's actually in fact your people. But just like because the so-called white man has a spirit of Cain, which killed Abel for no reason, all because Cain wanted to be wicked. Abel didn't even bother Cain, right? And Cain decided to slay him because Abel wanted to do good and please the Most High, and Cain didn't want to. Yet he didn't even need to kill him, but he just wanted to do it in the first place, right? And that's how these white people are, man. They love to murder, destroy, kill, fester up the place, be nasty, and like, yo, man, can't wait for the Most High to exterminate these people. And they're just absolutely disgusting. You can't. This land just needs to go. Like, it's not even good to live in here anymore. Right? And that's a beautiful judgment that the Most High is gonna destroy the whole land and make it uninhabitable. Right? You gotta give him thanks for that. Right? And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So it's a lie to say that. It's a lie to say that a baby that has a different father and mother from two different nations is a mixed baby, because there's no such thing as a mix in the scriptures, right? So that's a lie that these Edomites are holding on to now, threatening to kill their own baby for what? Because you think see that just goes to show you, man. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, man. Right? That's why you can't trust these Edomites, man. You guys don't even understand. We're telling you, man. We're telling you that the so-called white man is the devil. You guys think it's a joke. And these guys are passively just saying it. These probably just Edomites threatening her. Do you think who smile in your face every day and act like they don't, and say they don't? They say they're not racist, right? But the second they found out that baby, right? Second they thought that baby had a little bit of a Jake DNA in her. Ultimately, she will have some in her, but it doesn't make her an Israelite, right? They're ready to kill that baby, right? So this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, and these Edomites and these heathen are your enemies, but mainly the so-called white man. You definitely can't trust him, right? You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. For like as iron rusteth, so with his wickedness. So his wickedness will show himself, right? And that's why I'm covering this to just a quick lesson to show you that his wickedness, no matter what they do, they can try and lie, say they're not racist, but they in fact are the most racist and hateful nation on the face of the earth. I want to see if I can find the book that chapter. I don't know why I'm going over there. I think it was in like the last chapter too. I want to see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'll just end the video. But what I was trying to get to the point to show is that at a certain point in the just to add edification on the fact that to prove that the seed line is from the Father, and if you can't, because in the book, if you couldn't prove, Ezra showed that when you couldn't prove that your seed line was of your father, that you couldn't prove your seed line to go back to being an Israelite of your father's lineage, then they didn't let him come to build a temple, which was, I believe, what is their purpose, that why they were asked of their lineage in the first place, when they couldn't show them. Right, but I guess it's been a while since I heard that scripture, man. I've been in the book of Ezra and Nehemiah. So I'll try one more quick Google search. Okay, I think this is it. I think this might be it. Right? Yo. I don't know. Okay, I can't find it. So, anyways, showing you how white man, so-called white man, is just dumb. These Edomites are finished. Racist, dumb as hell, calling your own people not your people. Like, they don't know anything, man. Okay, so with that, I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. As always, shalom.